It has been a couple of days since the Minnesota Timberwolves got LaMelo Ball and traded Nas Reed to the Hornets for some first round picks. I love this trade for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They get a second option in LaMelo Ball. Let me remind you, the Hornets were the best offensive team last year. Now LaMelo Ball, who is the best offensive player for the Hornets, is going to be on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Yeah, this is beautiful. Yes, I know he doesn't play any defense and chucks up bad shots, but let me not forget, he plays great offense. He scores 25 points or 27 points a game. Not only that, he's a great playmaker. He can playmake so great. He can get other guys involved. This is great for the bench. Let's be honest here. Nas Reed is a great six-man. He's a great six-man player. He can score. He's great. But let's be honest here. Are you really doing anything with that roster? That roster isn't good enough. That roster is not good enough to beat the Spurs. That roster is not good enough to beat the Thunder. They're not good enough to do really anything. They needed to make this trade because, especially in the Spurs series, Anthony Edwards had to produce so much offense for the Minnesota Timberwolves. If they didn't produce any of that offense, they were cooked. Like, he needed to drop 35 points a game. He needed to carry them offensively. And yes, I know they had players like Desumu, Nas Reed. I know they had players, but he had to produce almost all the offense for them to even have a chance. They really don't have a second option, really. If Anthony Edwards fails, it's all end all be all for the Timberwolves. That's when LaMelo Ball comes in. You have a second option in LaMelo Ball who can produce perfect offense, who can help relax Anthony Edwards. He doesn't have to go 100% Tobu all the time. This is a beautiful LaMelo Ball. He can play make. Again, he can score. He can do so much. Again, I know Nas Reed is a good player, but you needed to make this trade. You are not winning. Again, with that roster, you're not winning anything. You're not a great team. You need to make this trade. You need to get another player, another scorer, another guy who can help Anthony Edwards in that team. The bench will be better because now you have LaMelo Ball who can play make. He's going to attract most of the attention, save from Anthony Edwards. And now they give players like Desumu to be better, Jaden McDaniels to be better. You have players who can get wide open shots more consistently. This is great for the team. This is what the trade they need. If they didn't have this, they're cooked. They're cooked. I really do think that they're going to waste Anthony Edwards' prime if they didn't make this trade. I know he's still early in his career, but you don't want to be like the Phoenix Suns, who are just wasting Devin Booker's potential, wasting Devin Booker's career. Just look at them. I know they made dumb decisions, but they really didn't do anything with Devin Booker. They tried to play it safe, and then when it's time they really needed to do something, they made the dumbest decision in NBA history by getting Bradley Beal and Kevin Durant. Like, that was really stupid. But now, with Minnesota Timberwolves, they got a guy who can help them in the second option. They can help them in the playoffs. That's great. I know LaMelo Ball's health history is not the best. He's been injured. I know this is the first time LaMelo Ball has not been injured for most of the season. I think he played 72 games or something, which is great. And a health issue, I don't really know, but I think LaMelo Ball will be fine. I think his health history, I think he'll be better, okay? I don't think he's going to be injured most of the time. I think this is what they need, alright? The Minnesota Timberwolves need this. They need to take a risk. If they fail, they fail. At least they fail knowing that they helped Anthony Edwards try his best. But again, with LaMelo Ball, I think he'll be fine. I don't think he'll be like Lonzo Ball getting injured every 5 seconds. I think they'll be fine. For the Hornets, what the hell are you guys doing? It's like they're going in a separate direction. What are you all doing? It feels like the Hornets are just being dumb. They're not doing anything great. It's like they're just let's just trade LaMelo Ball and trade I guess they're trying to rebuild around Concanippo and Brandon Miller. Because I guess if you have max contracts for LaMelo Ball, Brandon Miller, and then Concanippo soon, that's not going to win a championship roster. But also, what direction are you going? Concanippo? Brandon Miller? I think Concanippo's like a Klay Thompson. I don't think he could be your first option. He's a great second option, but not your first option. You think Brandon Miller is going to become your first option? Really? I don't love this trade. I think they could have got way more for LaMelo. Way more. They could have got 5 first-round picks. Well, it's not the best. I don't really like that at all for the Timberwolves. For the Hornets. I don't really like it. I don't know. The Hornets seem so out of it. I don't know. They're doing dumb decisions. They're like the Phoenix Suns, bro. Especially after they traded Mikal Bridges for Miles Bridges to the Suns. I don't like it. I don't like it. Not one bit. Anyways, the Hornets become dumber. My YouTube channel keeps going. I keep getting more views. See you all in the next time. Peace.